Ugh, yeah, the work away day. Honestly, why do they even call it an away day? It's 40 minutes down the ring road in a Travelodge conference room that smells like leftover bacon. Not exactly a tropical retreat, is it? And of course, the minute I walk in, the aircon's broken. Everyone's sat there in polyester blouses melting into the chairs. I thought, great, I've put on foundation for this, I'll look like I've been dipped in gravy by lunchtime. Straight away it's icebreakers. Ice. Breakers. As if we're in Year 7 summer camp, they make us go round and say one fun fact about yourself. No warning, no time to prep. My brain completely empties like someone's just wiped the hard drive. Everyone else is like, I can juggle flaming torches and I once backpacked across Vietnam. My turn comes and all I can manage is, sometimes I eat custard straight out of the tin. Dead silence. Not even a pity laugh. Just 40 colleagues staring like I've admitted to licking batteries. Then we're split into groups for team-building activities. First up, build the tallest tower you can out of spaghetti and marshmallows. Why? What's that teaching me about quarterly targets? I'm wedged into a group with Gary. Of course, Gary. And he's taking it like it's a NASA mission. He's barking out instructions like we're storming Normandy. We need more structural integrity. Mate, it's pasta. The only integrity it's got is al dente. And then Hannah's trying to melt the marshmallows to make them stickier using the radiator. The smell of warm sugar and desperation fills the room. Ours collapses instantly, obviously. Meanwhile, another group somehow built the Eiffel Tower, probably Googled it on their phones, and everyone claps like they've reinvented architecture. Then it's coffee break. You'd think they were rationing caffeine like the war, 2 tiny thermoses for 50 people. By the time I get there, all that's left is lukewarm decaf and one rich tea that someone's clearly licked first. And of course, there's always that one bloke who hovers at the front of the queue telling the person serving, "Ooh, I'm a coffee snob, me." Shut up, Colin. It's instant granules in a paper cup, not a barista art exhibition. Lunch. Don't even get me started. Buffet, right? Big line, everyone clutching their plates like it's the Last Supper. They've got those tiny cocktail sausages which vanish instantly, gone in a flash like they've been stolen by seagulls, and I can feel people watching me as I spoon couscous onto my plate. Couscous. No one actually likes couscous. It's just sand with ideas above its station. But if you don't put it on your plate, everyone thinks you're uncultured. So I take some, even though it tastes like crunchy air. And the quiche. Oh God, the quiche. Only 3 slices left by the time I get to it, and the woman in front of me takes 2. 2? Who does that? So I get the sad end piece that's basically pastry with a smear of egg. And because I don't want to look greedy, I take 2 roast potatoes, just 2, even though in my heart I wanted 8. Now I'm sat there with couscous dust and a postage stamp of quiche, while Gary's got a mountain of chicken drumsticks like Henry VIII. After lunch, it's the dreaded trust exercises, falling backwards into each other's arms. Well, I go to fall back and my partner, Claire, she's fiddling with her lanyard, doesn't notice, lets me drop like a sack of spuds. Nearly cracked my skull on the conference carpet. She just goes, "Oops, oops." If I'd died, imagine the eulogy. She passed away doing a trust fall at a Premier Inn function room. Inspirational. Then comes the CEO speech. He strides up all dramatic, clearly loving his own voice. And the PowerPoint freezes on a slide that just says, "Be the change." He tries to keep talking, but we're all hypnotised by this massive slogan, like we're at a cult meeting. Someone at the back starts giggling. I'm trying to stifle a laugh, but then I think, what if I get caught on camera? Internal monologue screaming, "Don't be the person who laughs at the boss's motivational drivel." Oh, and the workshop after that, envisioning synergy. What does that even mean? They made us brainstorm ways to unlock creativity. Half the team said brainstorm is problematic, so we had to call it a thought shower, which to me just sounds like a dodgy nightclub in Ibiza. Finally, end of the day, feedback forms. They hand out these little sheets asking how inspired we feel. Inspired? I feel sticky, hungry and traumatised by couscous. I ticked satisfied, just so I could leave without a fuss. And then, cherry on top, the coach home breaks down on the ring road. 40 of us crammed on the pavement in high-vis vests, while Gary's still banging on about spaghetti towers. Ugh!